Hi, it's June 2015 and I'm currently in Siem Reap, Cambodia. And I've come here to work at an orphanage. And I worked as a teacher and I helped building a school. And the 2 weeks I've spent there, I had a really good time. And the children were great, and the weeks were filled with all the moments you can imagine. The laughter, the singing, the hugging, the cuddling, everything you wanted it to be. It was a great time. Anyhow, I quit and I left the orphanage yesterday. And the reason is that I started thinking about what I'm doing there. When I started there, I started teaching. I was given a book, and I just should start teaching. And I was asking, where in this book are you? And they said, well, we are not sure. I asked, what did the other volunteers before me do? They said, we're not sure, just do something. And after a while I thought, well, if everybody's doing it just like me, if everybody's just teaching the ABC or singing songs, the children will not get a proper education at all. And I was trying to change something. I was trying to make a system. I was trying to set up a journal where every volunteer was supposed to fill in what they did with the class to kind of document progress. But still, there were doubts. Also, I just realized what I, as a volunteer, did in this orphanage. We are coming in and out, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't know. The children have always a new person, a new contact person. They don't have any continuity in teaching and no security in how they grow up. Also, they are taught to be sweet, be happy, be nice, be thankful. And moreover, they are taught to rely on people coming and just donating if they have any needs. So they basically do not get any life skills. And eventually I took a weekend in Siem Reap in the town, because on the week when I was working I stayed with them. I went to a cafe which is dealing with something called volunteerism. It's about volunteers or tourists volunteering in, for instance, orphanages. And what I was about to learn was shocking. In Siem Reap, after the Civil War, there has been a great need for orphanages because the families were separated. But that was in like 1978 or 79. There is no such a need right now. But what has happened is that there's still new orphanages, because people who are running the orphanages have found out that this is a perfect tourist spot. Tourists come, like me, they come to help and they want to do good and they donate. So the Khmer kind of found out that running orphanages is a profitable thing to do. And in fact, around 44% of the children in orphanages are there on voluntary basis, or not the children, but the parents gave them away, because the people who run the orphanages went around in the rural areas and they say, we can provide your child with education. You poor families, you can't. So they take the children who are not orphans into an orphanage and kind of breed orphanages. And it's horrible. And about 70–75% of the children in orphanages are no orphans. They have at least one living parent. One man who is involved in projects that spread awareness about volunteerism and its negative effects, he told me what he used to tell people who ask him for a tip to visit a good orphanage. The only good orphanage he knows of is the orphanage that won't let any visitors in. So I had to learn that volunteering in orphanages does more harm than it does good. And when I realized that, I quit. And I was very ashamed and embarrassed because I have a background in public health. I should have known better. I didn't know that. And I think people need to know that they should think twice before they go volunteer somewhere where they don't know how the situation is. And if we want to change something, for instance in Cambodia, if we want to do something good for the children, we've got to stop supporting the orphanages. And that is in a way my message. Please think twice and inform yourself before you do something. And just think if you would expose yourself or your children to different random persons who are not even asked for police record when they turn up. Because children are not dogs, that they are not animals, this is not a zoo. So please, people, do not go to volunteer in orphanages, do not get involved with children. They need stable contact persons to be stable persons themselves. Thank you.